In today's show, the XRP price plunges 21% in 2 days as the SEC targets Ripple. What's next for the XRP price and how will this all be affected? Well, check this out. Brad Garlinghouse, the CEO of Ripple, just tweeted, "Today, the SEC voted to attack crypto. Chairman Jay Clayton and his final act is picking winners and trying to limit U.S. innovation in the crypto industry to Bitcoin and Ethereum." And he continues, "We know crypto and blockchain technologies aren't going anywhere. Ripple has and will continue to use XRP because it is the best digital asset for payments, speed, cost, scalability, and energy efficiency. It's traded on 200 plus exchanges globally and will continue to thrive." Vitalik, the creator of Ethereum, weighed in on that. "Looks like Ripple/XRP team is sinking to new levels of strangeness. They're claiming that their ish coin should not be called a security for public policy reasons, namely because Bitcoin and Ethereum are Chinese controlled. Laughing out loud." Max Kaiser just weighed in on the situation, writing, "Desperation sets in at Ripple. We've been warning you for years. This exit scam is toxic garbage. Now that they're going the way of OneCoin, BitConnect, and other pure scams, they are panic spewing racists. BS like the stuck dying pig they are. Just die already and go away." Brad. Whoa, we're going to be discussing and breaking all this down in today's show. Also in today's episode, on-chain analyst says Bitcoin supply crisis is highly underrated and extremely bullish. As Rafael Schultze-Kraft points out, Bitcoin is in a supply and liquidity crisis. This is extremely bullish and highly underrated. I believe we will see this significantly reflected in Bitcoin's price in the upcoming months. Let's take a look at the data, which I'm going to be breaking down for you right here in today's show. Also, Tyler Winklevoss points out another $900 billion advertisement for Bitcoin as the House passes a $900 billion coronavirus relief bill. And as Robert Breedlove tweeted, $900 billion of value stolen from U.S. citizens via USD supply inflation. This works out to approximately $2,127 per U.S. citizen after netting out $600 rebate check. Almost 80% of the newly produced $900 billion is the political plundering of the U.S. Commonwealth. Bitcoin fixes this. We'll be discussing this in today's show. We'll also be taking a look at the overall crypto market. As you can see, the king of all crypto is back above $23,000. Most of the major altcoins are in the green as well. But where's the Bitcoin price likely to go from here? Find out all this, plus so much more, in today's show. Here at Crypto News Alerts, I drop a brand new episode every single day. So be sure to smash that subscribe button, that's right, and turn on all notifications to receive daily, premium crypto news alerts every single day, just like this. And we just broke 23,000 subscribers, so I greatly appreciate your support. And before we kick off today's show, if interested in tapping into OPM, leveraging other people's money to grow your wealth and crypto portfolio, then smash that link right below the video. All right, welcome back to another episode of Crypto News Alerts. I'm your host, JV, and let's dive right in. We have any time to waste. There's a lot going on right now. The XRP price declined by 21% in just 2 days on Coinbase from 56 cents to 44 cents. The drop was accelerated by reports on December 22nd that a U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission is preparing a lawsuit against Ripple. Very interesting, right? Brad Garlinghouse, the CEO of Ripple, said the SEC voted to attack crypto, citing a Fortune article. He shared the following on crypto Twitter. Let's break it down. Today, the SEC voted to attack crypto. Chairman Jay Clayton, in his final act, is picking winners and trying to limit U.S. innovation in the crypto industry to Bitcoin and Ethereum. He continues, "We know crypto and blockchain technologies aren't going anywhere. Ripple has and will continue to use XRP because it's the best digital asset for payment, speed, cost, scalability, and energy efficiency. It's traded on 200 plus exchanges globally and will continue to thrive." He continues, "The SEC, out of step with other G20 countries and the rest of the US government, should not be able to cherry pick what innovations look like, especially when their decision directly benefits China. Make no mistake, we are ready to fight and win. This battle is just beginning." So there you have it. And then the XRP price fell roughly 13% following Garlinghouse's tweet as some industry executive expressed concerns about the situation. Meanwhile, crypto traders are mixed about where XRP is headed next. Some say it may have an immense impact on the price of Ripple, facing regulatory hurdles as they have before. Others believe XRP can continue to stagnate as a result. Now, according to their lawyer, Ripple's situation is different from Block 1. One of the main discussion points of the reported lawsuit against Ripple by the SEC is the difference between Ripple and Block 1. Block 1, the company behind the EOS ecosystem, settled with the SEC for $24 million before there was an active litigation. Since Ripple expects to deal with active litigation, the dealings between Block 1 and the SEC are different from Ripple's case. Now, Jake Chervinsky, a general counsel at Compound Finance, shared the following on crypto Twitter. We've all had plenty of time to talk about the merits of the SEC's Ripple enforcement action after the complaint comes out. But right now, the big question is if centralized exchanges delist XRP while the case is pending, and how would that affect the XRP price? I bet a lot of lawyers are setting emergency calls right now. There you have it. And immediately after the news broke, the social media volume for the keyword XRP surged, according to analysts at Sentiment, as they pointed out here on Twitter. As news broke about Ripple expecting to be sued by the SEC, social volume for XRP understandably exploded for crypto's number 3 market cap asset. There has also been an increase in tokens being moved to exchanges as prices have dropped 17% the past day. Now for the million-dollar question. What happens to the XRP price next? XRP price rallied strongly throughout November, breaking a multi-year downtrend as the Bitcoin price surpassed 18,000. At the time, XRP saw an impulse rally on Coinbase, seeing a brief fear of missing out, FOMO, uptrend in the US market. Trader and Cointelegraph markets analyst Michael Van de Poppe emphasized that after a massive impulse wave, a heavy retracement is likely. He shared the following on crypto Twitter. XRP looking for further correction as it tests 45 cents range for the third time, while consistently making lower highs. Very natural to see less volatility in a correction after such an impulse wave. Now, some traders, however, say that after this pullback, XRP may consolidate and that the lawsuit can turn into a big fat nothing burger. In all seriousness, though, XRP being sued by the SEC will most likely be a nothing burger. Not the first time, wrote pseudonymous trader Loma. The fine probably ends up being a slap on the wrist relative to how much they've made or have made. Market is corrective. Most alts look like ish. XRP isn't alone. Touche. Many of the altcoins have been decreasing, getting sucked into the Bitcoin black hole. And as you can see on your screen, this is the 7-day XRP price sentiment brought to you by the Tie.io. Meanwhile, other traders argue that the heavy-hitting approach of regulators could amplify the negative market sentiment around XRP and push the price down even further. I'd love to know your thoughts on XRP. Do you feel due to this lawsuit that the price will continue to go down, or do you think it will eventually climb right back up and be a big fat nothing burger? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Now checking out the most viral tweets regarding this situation. Vitalik wrote, looks like Ripple/XRP team is sinking to new levels of strangeness. They're claiming that their ish coin should not be called a security for public policy reasons, namely because Bitcoin and Ethereum are Chinese controlled. Laughing out loud. Then Max Kaiser just tweeted this morning, desperation sets in at Ripple. We've been warning you for years this exit scam is toxic garbage. Now they're going the way of OneCoin, BitConnect, and other pure scams, and they are panic spewing racist BS like the stuck dying pig. They are. Just die already and go away, Brad. So there you have it. Let me know if you agree or disagree with Vitalik and Max Kaiser. Now, before I break down our next story of the day, on-chain analyst says Bitcoin supply crisis is highly underrated and extremely bullish. But first, let's take a look at the overall crypto market. We can see Bitcoin up 2% for the day, trading just above $23,100. Let's go. Let's break the all-time high of 24,000 and rise to 30,000 before the end of the year. I'd love to see Bitcoin do this, and I know it's possible. We have Ethereum up 0.25%, trading at $612. We have Chainlink down 1%, trading at $12.33. Miss Litecoin up 1%, trading at $108. And XRP down about 8%, trading just above 48 cents. All right, now let's break down our next story of the day, shall we? On-chain analyst and chief technology officer at Glassnode, Rafael Schultze-Kraft, says investors are underestimating just how much demand for Bitcoin is outstripping supply. Rafael Schultze-Kraft points to the number of Bitcoin addresses that have never spent funds and the amount of Bitcoins that's presumably lost, estimating they account for 5.7 million BTC that's unlikely to ever be sold. So we all know there can only ever be a 21 million supply cap of BTC, but we have to keep in mind 5.7 million presumably lost and will never be recovered, which makes the scarcity case even that much more awesome for Bitcoin hodlers. All right, now let's break down this thread from Rafael Schultze-Kraft, who wrote, Bitcoin is in a supply and liquidity crisis. This is extremely bullish and highly underrated. I believe we'll see this significantly reflected in Bitcoin's price in the upcoming months. Let's take a look at the thread. Let's break it down, shall we? Number one, accumulation balance. The amount of Bitcoins held in accumulation addresses is 2.7 million BTC. Those are addresses that have only received Bitcoins and never spent funds. True hodlers hoarding 14.5% of the circulating supply. Let's go, BTC hodlers. And then he continues, number two, lost coins, 21 million Bitcoins. You wish. That's just a hard cap. Considering lost coins, the real number is much less. No one knows for sure how many, but estimations point to at least 3 million Bitcoin lost forever. That's 16% less circulating Bitcoin available. Touche. Now, number three, institutional Bitcoin demand. We have Grayscale with 573 million Bitcoin. We have MicroStrategy with 475 million in Bitcoin. We've got Square Crypto with 50 million, Rougher Investments with 745 million, Mass Mutual with 100 million, all buying up the supply. Do you really think they're alone? Of course not. Expect many more on the move. They're coming gradually and then suddenly. Number four, speaking of Grayscale, Bitcoins added to the Grayscale Bitcoin Trust in the past 6 months, 210,000 BTC. Bitcoins mined in the past 6 months, only 185,000 BTC. That's right, the Grayscale Bitcoin Trust has been buying up more Bitcoins than the amount being issued. Talk about a supply crisis. And as you can see right here, this shows the Grayscale holdings versus the Bitcoin issuance, brought to you by Glassnode Analytics. Number five, exchange balances. Liquidity is vanishing from exchanges. We're seeing the longest depletion of exchange funds. Since January, the Bitcoin supply on exchanges dropped a staggering 20%. Bitcoin is being pulled to long-term storage, custodian wallets, etc. As you can see right here from Glassnode Analytics. Number six, liquid Bitcoin supply. 14.4 million BTC is held by illiquid entities. That's 78% of the current supply. Illiquid entities spend less than 25% of the Bitcoin they receive, acting as supply sinks in the network. Yes, only 12% of the Bitcoin supply is liquid, according to this metric, as you can see right here on your screen. And number seven, Bitcoin miner supply. Are miners cashing out at these prices? I don't think so. The amount of miner unspent supply, Bitcoin that has never left the miner address, has been increasing since the last halving. The current miner balance is 1.7 million BTC. So there you have it. So as you can see, there's a lot to be bullish on the king of all crypto. Shout out to Rafael Schultze-Kraft for pointing all of this out, because when it comes to true scarcity, there isn't anything else like it in the world. That's why Bitcoin is the hardest form of sound money in existence. All right, and before I break down our next story of the day, another $900 billion advertisement for Bitcoin, as Tyler Winklevoss here points out, along with Robert Breedlove. First, let's take a look at the overall crypto market cap, sitting at a whopping $644 billion, with $197 billion in volume in the past 24 hours, and current Bitcoin dominance still on the rise at 66.8%. Now, checking out the top gainers within the top 100, we have Celo up about 5%, trading at $1.61. Monero up 5%, trading at $152. Blockstack up 7%, trading just below 30 cents. We have Celsius up 5%, trading at $2.88, and Aragon up 2.5%, trading at $2.93. Now checking out the biggest losers within the top 100, we have EOS down 3%, trading at $2.89. Dogecoin, thanks to Elon Musk pumping it once again. Anytime he talks about it on Twitter, it surges, up 7%, trading at 0.004. And we have Ethereum Classic down 1%, trading just above $6. Now, out of this list of the biggest gainers and losers, which altcoins in particular are you most bullish on? Drop me a comment right down below. And now checking out the Binance margins, we can see the bears are barely in control, leading with 50.2% shorts versus 49.7% longs. Are you currently bullish or bearish on the king of all crypto? Holla at your boy. And now checking out one of my favorite indicators is the Crypto Greed and Fear Index. Shows we're currently rated an 88 in extreme greed. Yesterday was a 92, last week a 91, and last month a 94, all of which is within extreme greed. And if you're not familiar with the Crypto Greed and Fear Index, extreme fear can be a sign investors are too worried. That can be a great buying opportunity, aka BTFD, buy that freaking dip. And when investors are getting too greedy, that means the market is due for a correction. All right, and before I break down this final story of the day, first I want to remind you to smash that show more button right below the video in the description for a detailed analysis of what's going on in the market. This goes for all 635 plus videos right here on my YouTube channel. I also have some very helpful resources for you to plug into, including the blog to my podcast, which could be found at cryptonewsyes.com. Also, be sure to smash that subscribe button right below this video in the description to receive daily premium crypto news alerts every single day, just like this. You can also find us on all the major podcasting platforms, from Spotify, the home of the Joe Rogan Experience, to Apple's iTunes. You can also follow me on Twitter to receive daily crypto news alerts. My Twitter handle is Crypto News Yes. And for those of you active on Facebook, I do have a private crypto Facebook group entitled Crypto Alchemy. To join it, click this link, request to join. I'll be sure to plug you in. And for those of you active on Telegram, as I am, I do have a private crypto Telegram chat, which is uncensored. To join it, click this link. You'll automatically be added, and I'm looking forward to connecting with you personally on the inside. All right, now let's break down our next story of the day. Tyler Winklevoss tweeted another $900 billion advertisement for Bitcoin, referring to this article. The House passes a $900 billion coronavirus relief bill. Now check this out. How many of you which received the stimulus earlier this year purchased cryptocurrency with it? Let me know in the comments right down below, because I bet you're not alone. There's probably a lot of Americans who have done the same thing. And if you would have invested that stimulus you received, the $1,200 or whatever it was, it'd be worth now like over $4,000 or something like that, as Bitcoin has been surging like a mofo. And this is nothing compared to what we're going to witness in 2021. We must remember, history may not repeat, but oftentimes it rhymes. In the year following the halving, the year preceding the Bitcoin halving, is when the market goes parabolic. And I think Bitcoin can easily reach $100,000 by the end of next year, by December. And that's my conservative prediction. I'd say maybe as high as $320,000 per BTC. So all of this news, the worse the economy is, the more stimulus and the more shenanigans going on in the world, the more bullish you should be on the king of all crypto. It is what it is. Now, checking out some of the comments right here. This dude wrote, if used to buy Bitcoin on April 15th, Americans' stimulus check would now be worth $4,152. If you would have kept it as fiat trash, it'd be worth less than $1,200. So which would you choose? If you got another stimulus, would you put it into Bitcoin, or would you just keep it in the bank and watch it depreciate? That's the $1 million question right here. And Mr. Crypto Stock PR points out $600 times 200 million Americans is $120 billion, plus $120 billion more for unemployment. Where is the rest of the 900 billions? Well, here's the chart. This is written down on the Me Stimulus Bill, hashtag America failed. So as you can see right here, domestic funding, Kennedy Center, 26 million, National Art Gallery, 154 million, National Art and Humanities, 167 million, Wilson Center, 14 million. And then when it comes to foreign countries, check this out. Egypt, 1.3 billion, Sudan, 700 million, Ukraine, 453 million, Israel, $500 million, Nepal, 130 million, Burma, 135 million. You see the point. The money is not going to the American people. Now checking out this tweet from Robert Breedlove. He wrote, 900 billion of value stolen from U.S. citizens via USD supply inflation. Touché. That's a fact. This works out to approximately $2,127 stolen per U.S. citizen after netting out $600 rebate check. Almost 80% of the newly produced $900 billion is a political plundering of the U.S. Commonwealth. Bitcoin fixes this. Few understand this. Now, Eric Voorhees makes a great point in his response. Much of the $900 billion is actually stolen from poor people in other countries who sadly look to the US dollar as refuge. That's a fact. Now, Mo Raiders responded, when plunder becomes a way of life for a group of men in a society, over the course of time, they create for themselves a legal system that authorizes it and a moral code that glorifies it, quoting Frederick Bastiat. And then Robert Breedlove wrote bingo, and Mo Raiders responded with, it's sickening to the stomach to watch, and it's one big reason we are opting out from their thievery shenanigans. Touché. I couldn't agree more. Let me know your thoughts in the comments right down below. Now for a quick recap, what I covered with you right here in today's show. XRP price plunges 21% in 2 days as the SEC targets Ripple. As Brad Garlinghouse, the CEO of Ripple, points out, today the SEC voted to attack crypto. Chairman Jay Clayton, in his final act, is picking winners and trying to limit U.S. innovation in the crypto industry to Bitcoin and Ethereum. And as Vitalik responded, looks like the Ripple/XRP team is sinking to new levels of strangeness. They're claiming their ish coin should not be called a security security for public policy reasons, namely because Bitcoin and Ethereum are Chinese controlled, laughing out loud. And then of course, Max Kaiser had to add his 2 Satoshis. Desperation sets in at Ripple. We've been warning you for years this exit scam is toxic garbage. Now that they're going the way of OneCoin, BitConnect, and other pure scams, they are panic spewing racist BS like the stuck dying pig they are. Just die already and go away. Referring to Brad Garlinghouse. Also in today's show, I shared that on-chain analyst says Bitcoin supply crisis is highly underrated and extremely bullish, as I broke down from Rafael Schultze-Kraft in this awesome thread. I hope you gained some value out of it. Also in today's show, I shared another $900 billion victory advertisement for the king of all crypto. So where do you feel the Bitcoin price is like? Oh, we just started surging. I love this. Bitcoin's now up 3.1%, trading above $23,361. Where do you feel the Bitcoin price is likely to go from here? Drop me a comment right down below. Well, that's going to conclude today's show. As always, I appreciate you tuning in and journeying along with me inside this incredible crypto matrix. If you gained value out of today's show, be sure to smash that subscribe button. That's right, and turn on all notifications to receive daily premium crypto news alerts every single day, just like this. And real quick, before I go, if interested in tapping into OPM, leveraging other people's money to grow your wealth and crypto portfolio, then smash that link right below the video in the description and go ahead and register for this free system. You'll be glad you did, and I look forward to seeing you on tomorrow's episode. Peace.